All right, all right. Wait for some of you guys to get on here. Check out the makeup. So check this out. I'm gonna wait for some people to get in the chat before I get into it. But I do want to get a couple of things out of the way. So whoever watches this on the replay will get this info in the beginning. But make sure you check out my website, www.safetycomplianceagency.com, and get the free downloads that I got. It's full of cool information. Survival checklist. I wrote that like back in 2012. So you can download some of my checklists in PDF form on my website, www.safetycomplianceagency.com. Also, my daughter's channel, and I'm going to announce this again because I'm trying to pump her brand. My 4-year-old, that some of you guys know, hey Missy, what's going on? She just launched her website, and it's called bamboobabiesclothing.com. So on bamboobabiesclothing.com are all handmade dresses her and her mama make. So you guys check that out when you get a chance. Support the crew by checking out bamboobabies.com. I think she's on Facebook too. So if you're on there, go ahead and show some support there on some of the comments. And also make sure to hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to try to wait and see how many of us get in here. And how many of us get in the room. And then I'll break into the discussion. Let's see. In just a second. See if we can get a few more viewers in here. If not, they can catch it later. But bamboobabiesclothing.com. I'm sorry, Missy. If I said Bamboo Babies, it's bamboobabiesclothing.com. Also, you might not be aware that in my previous life, I'm just messing with you. I'm going to get into this content. I was just kind of take up a little time, let some other people get in the room. So what y'all thinking right now, before we get into it, it's hot everywhere. I mean, some kind of other kind of hot. Like, I saw the sun today with an umbrella. You know, it's that kind of hot. So, I don't know what's going on. What's up, Miss Char? What's going on? Sufu, Hashim, Cynthia. I'm glad y'all made it to the channel. Y'all just give me a few minutes. I'm gonna let a few more heads pop in here, hopefully, and then we'll get started. Whether it's 2 or 2 million, we're gonna get started. Robin Hudson, what's up from Tennessee? Vanessa Hubbard's in the house. And Lucille, when the body is sick, it heats up. There you go. That's what's up. Now, this heat is so hot, you ain't got to be sick. You gonna just drip with some sweat. That's all it is. But, you know, at least we getting a detox a little bit with all this heat. Walk to the car, you know, sweat it up a storm. I mean, I do. But hey, clean the body out. That's only one of the ways to do it. So, it's very hot. Where you at, Robin? Bamboo Babies Clothing. There we go. Thank you, Miss E. Miss E put up my daughter's website, Bamboo Babies Clothing. I was reading something, sorry, I got distracted. So bamboobabiesclothing.com is my daughter's new business. That's her clothing line. Her and her mama make them dresses handmade. So once you get one, if you purchase one for your grandkids or granddaughter, you know what I'm saying? They're girls' clothing. So your granddaughter or your daughter or something, you will have the only one available anywhere in the world. That's the one and only. She don't make 2 of each. She only makes 1 of each. She buys the material. She'll make 1. Whatever she's got left, she might make a headband for that dress. That's it. So you're buying originals. You're buying, and you're helping support her future endeavors because all that's going into her little account. And now she doesn't crochet dresses. She actually takes the material and sews them, and she actually thinks up the patterns herself and then just makes them, kind of like I do with business, and we just be creating stuff. Since all of us creators, we just be getting down, we be creating it. So I'm glad to see some more of y'all coming in the room. Yasifa Yahoo, the poetic wordsmith, in the house. Patricia Creighton in the house. Who else? Cassine Hudson, Cody Banks. That sounds like Agent Cody Banks or something. I saw that on a movie somewhere. Cody Banks. Yeah, that was like a little kid detective or some kind of movie with Cody Banks. But anyway, is that you? Are you the celebrity cat? I'm just messing with you. But so Jared Pierce, that's what's up. Just I guess y'all commenting off the live off of the title saying food is your enemy. So and that's why y'all jumping on commenting. I feel what you're saying, and we're gonna get into why I made that title. And it plays this way and it plays that way. Dante Mitchell's in the house. What's up? K-Cell, appreciate you. Jacinta Carter, Jared Pierce, appreciate it. Let's go, y'all. Y'all ready? Everybody else will just have to catch up later, catch the replay or the playback. So here we go. Your boy wrote some notes. I don't know if I'm gonna use them, but they here. Since I flunked kindergarten and all, I don't even know if I can read what I wrote, but we're gonna try. I just got some reminders so I don't miss something. But yo, what I wanted to do was we're gonna get into it right now. Why I made the title, Food is Your Enemy. So, since we've been on this earth, y'all know how I like to say earth, URF. Since we've been on the earth, from day one, we've been getting programmed to do things a certain way. And I don't know if y'all know this, but every 100 years, and probably the 100 years prior to that 100 years, the central planners of everything, they done already planned what's gonna happen. Yeah. Now, they can't necessarily determine what each one of us does individually 100%, but they can gauge which way you're going to go and what you're going to pick based off of the program. So, with that in mind, I'm going to bring up some things that all of y'all probably going to remember. It depends on your age group, but you're going to remember we had a class when I was in high school that was like grade school almost. That was like 7th, 8th grade, and it was called health class. So you in the public school system, for one, just believing that that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go to school. If you don't go to school, you'll be ridiculed or something's wrong with you, right? Now they've made it laws in most places. Your children have to go to school or it's against the law. The reason why we were trained what we were trained because central planners already planned this stuff in advance, how your behavior would carry out. So they know demographically speaking, that certain age groups will act this way when this is done. Certain age groups will do this and do that. And the other ones will just keep changing the culture so fast that they can't keep up. We'll just keep their heads spinning, yada, yada, yada. So when you're talking about food is your enemy, the reason why I'm saying that is because we've been trained to do exactly what we're doing right now. Using foods as a way to have entertainment. Using food as a way to feel better, like momentarily, not health-wise, but just, oh, wow, that ice cream really settles me down. I'm on the sofa, got my big bucket of ice cream. My boyfriend just broke up. You know what I'm talking about. And I hope these glasses ain't glaring too much. These are those blue lenses, so, hopefully protect my eyes a little better. We'll see. But, the reason why I'm saying food is the enemy is because it's already been patterned to be that from the onset of, say, the USDA forming itself back, what was it, we're talking about 1800s, 1862. You were taught the 4 or 5 different food groups, grains, meats, dairy, and whatever else there was. These are the food groups that we're going to market to you. And one, we need this organization in place so that, because for the industrial era, we need these workers to be healthy enough to complete the task and to get us this loot. So let's come up with this organization. I'm not saying that that's what they said anywhere. This is just Major's assumption. This is Major's opinion. Because a lot of the things that we believe are put in place to protect us are put in place to protect the shareholders, to protect those other individuals whom, if you knew how they was pulling strings, you wouldn't get down with them. You wouldn't want to be in their group. So these people put all of these big organizations in place, and then they call it government this, government that. We grow up in that stuff believing that, yo, this is helping us. They got this so that people don't make things that kill people and get people sick, so on and so forth. And that is partly true. I believe that some of it does help to do that. But then at the same time, it gives some other group of people absolute control over your food and over what you believe is food. And that's what I really want to get talking about. What we believe is food. I want you to stop and think about that statement for just a moment. What you believe food is. This is the part where the programming kicks in, where you say your culture did things this way, and that's how you grew up. So that's what you know. Nothing wrong with that. Unless it's making you sick. Unless it's not healthy, right? So outside of government agencies giving you list of nutritional content for this food and that food, all the while you go into a public school. I haven't been in one in a while, but my older children, when I did go in there and I was in the classrooms and going to lunch with them, the same menu that's supposed to be nutritious, they eating this old greasy, cheesy looking, doughy looking pizza stuff, whatever it was. It didn't even look like pizza. They're eating vegetables that look like they're cooked beyond recognition if you get some vegetables. So I can't, you can't sit here and trust that this nutritional information that we were programmed to believe all these years up into adulthood and beyond is necessarily the right thing. Now, if you okay right now, you okay, good deal. But I know a lot of us are trying to find other avenues and other ways to be more healthy, to be less in dis-ease and less, having your mind more at ease as well. Yo, I think I'm doing this right. So anything that we've been taught previously, even though our parents did it, see, they were programmed too. So we wasn't told that, yo, food is the enemy. Why is Major saying that? Because they're controlling us with it. When they talk about food shortages, what everybody do? Go try to get some more food, right? Afraid you're going to run out. That's absolute control over you. Now, if you was to the place mentally and spiritually where you could say, I do well with less food. Anyway, can they control you as much? The answer would probably be no. Or if you went to Germany, let's say, if you ask about it, you would notice that in Germany for illnesses and disease and sickness, they have fasting clinics. So they don't put you on medication, they put you on a fasting regimen. And we're going to talk a little bit about that and what fasting does, because food is your enemy. And what I mean by that is we're generally eating, and you'll agree with this, we're generally eating food that we think we don't even think is nutritious, or we don't even think about that. We just eat foods that are traditionally good tasting to us. Could be salty, could be sugary, could be fried, deep fried, fricasseed, whatever you want to call it, right? Hey, Miss C. Marie, had a shout out to C. Marie and Gloria. What's up? We're talking about food is your enemy. So we're so historically indoctrinated, and we're all in on food to the point where we don't even think about it. We just get what we're used to getting. We don't care about the consequences or nothing. We just get the food. You just drive through the drive-through, order me a double cheese, for extra salty fry, We go to Taco Hell. We go to Murder King and get us some food real quick through the drive-through, right? And don't even care nothing about what's in it, how food is becoming your enemy. It's also our enemy because this is the one thing, that one area you mess with somebody's food and see what happens. That nice little old lady you talking to at the dinner table and you sitting there eating that Cracker Barrel or something, and then you go to reach for her bacon, see what happened with that fork. Get stuck in the back of your hand. She was nice until you reach for that food, right? So food is our enemy because it has too much control over us. And that's what I wanted to that was my main point to get to. It has so much control over our day, we don't even realize it's controlling us. We're supposed to be controlling the elements, not the elements controlling us. So in order to do that, we got to change the script and do the new script long enough to get off the old script. Normally take 30 days, and then your body can start retraining itself, but then you got to keep on top of it and keep it moving. So, I showed a lot of pictures on the community channel about what we're fixing, the fresh, raw veggies, right? Because I'm trying to help assist with, I'm doing it. So if you're not doing it that way, you could do it, right? And I'm trying to put out there some content that people can make useful for their life, as opposed to just scaring the crap out of you. I can do that too. I can throw some titles up, scare the piss out of people too, scare you silly. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to get us some stuff we could use, we can apply, and then we can prosper from. That's what I'm talking about. So, like I said in my other videos, I probably lost a lot of viewers because I'm not shocking and awing as much anymore. Although I'll get creative with some titles and draw some people in, but this is for us grown folks who can use some stuff. Everybody ain't grown folks. We got a shortage of grown-ups right now in the world, especially America. It's a shortage of grown folks. So with that being said, it is what it is. It really is. So, one of the things when we're talking about food as our enemy, we need to pay attention to is being more diligent and reading the ingredients of things, finding out what these different chemical elements and ingredients mean. I think once you do that, you'll find out, you'll say on the next live, you'll be like, Major, I read the label. Oh my goodness, I did not know they were using formaldehyde in that. Or I did not know that, my lipstick had that formaldehyde, had this, had that, and the other in there. Then you can go research, change brands, find out a brand that doesn't have that type of harmful chemical element. Formaldehyde they use in the funeral homes to embalm people. So if that's something that's in your products, I'm sure that's why they would call us some walking zombies, because we don't know what we're putting in the temple. We just throwing it up in there. We do not realize what we're putting in there. So I know eating healthier sometimes is, I would say it's a little boring at first, because you're so used to that crunchy fried, chicken fried, brown folks, black folks over here like, give me some fried chicken. Caucasian folk, white folk over here, give me some fried chicken. Okay, it's all fried and it's all not good for you. So, and I'm not telling nobody to give up what they're doing right now. All I'm saying is be aware that food is your enemy. It's not your friend unless you know how to use it correctly. No different than how to use money, no different than how to use discernment, on and on and on. So if you use food for fuel, use food for health, and you eat it for that purpose, the dynamic starts to change. But if I'm caught up in the everyday, go through the drive-through situation, and nothing's going to change for me. Nothing's going to make me feel better until I get that under control, because everything that's going into our digestive, that's what's controlling whether you catch this or catch that. What you hold down in there, and then I'm going to talk about some other stuff. It might be good to note this, and then I tell everybody on all the lives, And I appreciate all of y'all dropping in right now. Get the likes up a little higher for me. So if you haven't hit the like button, do that. And then subscribe to my channel here at my new channel too. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers over there. It's Major Experience TV. Also hit that one up. I don't have very much content on there, but hit the like, hit the subscribe button on there for me too. I appreciate you. And for those of you that just came on, don't forget bamboobabiesclothing.com. That's my daughter's website. She's 4 years old. Her and her mother are making dresses for little kids. Quality pieces, one-of-a-kind stuff. Go check out bamboobabiesclothing.com. Okay, so enough from our sponsors for now. All right. What I want to talk to you about is this. In regards to food being our enemy, we also need to follow up on, do some research, do your own due diligence. I always say that. Don't just take what I'm saying and then that's it. Do your own due diligence, okay? But the time when we eat, the time of day when we eat is important, and then how many times we're eating. What did they tell us in school? You need 3 meals a day, and you need these kinds of vegetables, fruits, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, if you go do some research, you're going to find out that that's not accurate. That's really not accurate, y'all. Here's why. I want you to do some basic reasoning. We're going to do basic reasoning skills with you. And you're going to agree because it makes sense. Watch this. Major always makes sense. MajorMakesSenseTV.com. That should be my next channel. Major Makes Sense. Okay. If you eat something right now, it takes your body a minimum of 2 hours to begin to break that down, right? But it takes 8 hours for it to fully get digested and ready to get out of the system at some point. At some point. Doesn't mean right then and there. What's happening with the 3 meals a day, or meals and then snacks in between and then eating late at night after 7 p.m. is this. You put that first meal in there, it hasn't even, okay, breakfast. Breakfast stands for breaking the fast. I don't know if you knew that, because when you was asleep, you was fasting. You wasn't eating. But if you're eating late, your body's not fasting anymore because it's still trying to chew up everything you put in it earlier that day times 3. What's happening and why we're getting sick out here, most people, is because we're piling those 3 meals on top of each other with all of these not good contents that take longer to break down than the body can even really achieve in that time span, if that makes sense. So what you got are layers of compound stuff trying to break down, rotting foods in your gut constantly. That's what's causing so much dis-ease in most of us, if you're doing things at that level and you weren't aware that that's what's happening. So really what should be happening is we should be possibly eating something around 10 a.m., right? Eat what you're going to eat for the day. Be done with it. I know that sounds crazy. That's the ultimate goal. But eat what you're going to eat for the day and be done with it so that your body has enough time to break all that food down, get ready to get that out of the system so that by the time you sleep, you're not sleeping with all of those contaminants in your system. See, your body is supposed to be, our bodies are supposed to be recalibrating, resting, and renewing themselves while you're asleep. But what's happening? Why are we getting so old so quick? Why are we hurting so much? Why is this and that happening? Why are we losing our thoughts and stuff? Because the body don't have enough energy to do all of these computations that we're putting on it. It wasn't designed to do it that fast and that quick. So what's it doing? The body is now storing up all of these items wherever it can put it. Phosphate, monosaturated this. Oh, let's stick that over there. Put that over there in the thyroid. Put this over here. Leave that in the colon. I'm going to get back to that later. Put this over here in the heart. Put this over there in the lungs. That's what's going on. It can't even process all of this stuff because we had Longhorn eating a baked potato with the cheese on there. All right. And I got something for you. I got a solution for this, but just hold on. Hold on. I ain't going to have you cut everything all at once, but just hold on. We over here putting this in. We drinking these energy drinks. What you trying to do? Kill yourself today? If you're on energy drinks, get off. That's some nasty stuff right there. We're drinking those. Drinking sodas. We're drinking this. We're drinking that. We're doing all this stuff out of moderation. Body can't handle it. So you tell me. Does it sound like... Now, I will say we are our own worst enemy, but I had to get a creative title, so I said food. Okay? Food is your enemy. We are the ones who are supposed to be in control of that department, but evidently we're not. So, what's going on is what I just said with your body. Now, we're going to get out of this earth due to some cause. So, don't get me wrong. It's not like you can be all healthy and eating green and doing all this stuff and then walk out the street, get hit by a bus. I mean, you can be out of here like that. But if I'm going to have some type of control and power over what I want to do, I'm going to try to put some of that emphasis on food. No matter how long I stay on the earth, I want to be able to control up until that point I'm out of here, the elements around me instead of them controlling me. And that goes for money, food, I guess I can say sex, what else? Relationships, this, that, and the other. Okay? I want controls on those because too much of anything will end up being bad for you if you live in the latter times of your life. You get to live that long, that stuff gonna show up on you. So that's a whole nother discussion. But for all intents and purposes, that's what I'm talking about. If I want to live my greatest life from age 50 to 60, I can't eat 5 Twinkies, 3 Red Bulls, a bunch of steaks, and a couple of 6-packs a day to have my greatest time ever. It's just not going to work. I might have my greatest moments while I'm doing that. It might seem cool, but then eventually, boom, you got to pay the piper. So we're already paying the piper with the taxes, with the money game, and having to work and do all this crazy stuff to pay all these bills and stuff they done created us to be involved in, right? That's a lot right there. So then also, we're aiding and abetting by making sure we slow the whole show down, giving them what they want by not having control on the food game. So the remedy for this is you don't have to cut out everything just instantaneously. I'm not saying that. But what we do have to start doing is, I think I got the light in the wrong location, but what we do have to start doing is recognizing this is what's going on, for one. 2, I want to do something about it, right? Now, a lot of people will say, this is the only life you got, you can just live it to the hilt. Do that then. But for those who are not doing that, who want to go, who want to say to themselves, I'm better than this. I'm not letting nothing get over on me unless I want it to get over on me. For those people like that, that's what this is for. I do believe, though, at the same time, the balancing point would be, yeah, we don't live forever. So also, do what you're going to do. Or like I always say, do what you're going to do. Because later, you might not be able to do anything that you could do when you're younger. So you kind of got to balance this stuff out. It ain't no kind of to it. You have to try to balance. We wasn't taught how to balance in school. We was taught how to spell stuff, how to calculate, and how to be educated into not eating well, educated into making sure that the hospitals stay full and the doctors keep making the money and the lawyers and so on and so forth. So we haven't even been, my wife said it best earlier today. We were talking about some of this stuff. We had a little sit down, and I'm gonna show y'all some of the controls I put on me. And sometime I partake in a little grooviness, and I'll make me a Vietnamese coffee. But I'm gonna get back to that in just a second. Me and my wife were talking, and I wrote it down. She said, we've been industrial. She was trying to explain it. She speaks Vietnamese. So, my wife, oh, wow. See, Marie, I appreciate that. That's dope. That's awesome. Appreciate that gift. My wife speaks Vietnamese, so I'm going to crack you up right now.
She talk like them people in the nail salon. So, so English a little broken. So, sit down, you need your nail done.
Kind of, she talks a little bit like that. So she said industrialized. She couldn't come up with the word, but once I said it, she was like, that's the word I was talking about. So she said industrialized thinking. We've been groomed into industrialized thinking, and that goes for food, how we use this money stuff, how we think and process our thoughts. That's why food becomes one of our enemies, because we keep biting the apple. If you read the Bible talking about Eve bit the apple from the serpent kind of thing, I don't know, whatever, but listen, we keep biting the apple. Now apples are pretty tasty to me, so it's pretty good tasting, and they got B34 inside the seeds. B34 is known to kill, I don't know if I can even say it on here, they might do some kind of thing to my channel again, keep shadow banning me or whatever, but it's got B34. It's something they don't even sell in the stores, but it's in apple seeds. Arsenic is inside of apple seeds too, but you would have to eat a whole bucket full of apple seeds to die from arsenic poisoning, so don't let that stop you. But research apple seeds and the core of the apple. The fleshy part that tastes good, that's just for the taste, but really the nutrition is in the seeds and in the core. But anyway, my wife was talking about industrialized thinking, and that's what it is. Every 100 years, they got it planned before that 100 years hits, the 100 years probably before, and I know that's hard to imagine, but just trust me, follow along. And they've already mapped out what they want us to do and how to behave, and these are all systems put in place so the people can never get to them. When you have a king or a queen, they always got stuff in place to make sure that they subjects can't get to them. So you gotta put all this stuff from let them eat cake. Put some extra icing on the cake. Put some extra oomph in there. Put that butter, that lard up in that cake. Let them have all that. Let them have them nice whips. Let them buy them nice houses. We'll hang them up later on something else. Keep them always jumping back and forth, having to work harder and harder for us. But this is what this is all about. So they got food is your enemy right now, because we don't worry about your family. Don't worry about your people at your job. Food is one of the should be number one public enemy, because it's the kinds of foods we're constantly consuming at the times we're consuming them. If that makes sense to you, give me a high five. Okay, thank you. Got that. Much love to all those that gave me a high five. So this might just be a little bit of energy towards helping you think about food differently. And it really is, it's easy to just be lazy. Just like me, I got some disease called LV right now. Y'all probably never heard of it. And that's I'm lazy, a lazy videoer. LV means I'm a lazy videoer. That's why I'm doing these lives right now, so that I don't have to edit and stuff. So I got LV. And when you got LV, you end up just doing lives all the time. So I'm not ashamed to say I got LV. But what we got to start doing is paying more attention. We ain't gonna get to live forever. That's already set. We already know that. But I don't want to live a long life and be hurting all the time or be bedridden. I'm not trying to do that. If I'm gonna be here and all this stuff is still here, I need it to work. I need to get all that out of this. Whatever amount of time I need to experience what I need to experience before I get on to the next spot, that's what I need to do. So I'm not going to sit here and induce myself into some alternative state that I don't want to be in, but I'm sure other groups want you to be in that state because they profit from it. So the stuff that they got us eating and taking and drinking, they're not using that same stuff. Trust that. People know the information. That's for the peasants. So you got to get out of the peasant mindset and just get into this king and queen mindset and stay up in there. And I don't mean you got to have a bunch of money to be a king or a queen. Your mind has to start being sharper, and you got to paradigm shift like you in a Lamborghini and get up out of that paradigm you in, so we can get on to the next level and the next levels. Got to get up into overstanding instead of understanding. Understanding means somebody has total authority over us. We don't want to be in that position because them people tend to be pretty bad people to be under. Let's just say that. So if y'all could excuse me for a minute, y'all chit chat, and I'm gonna keep this energy going. I got my key grip didn't show up today, and neither did the producer or the lighting people. They didn't show up, so I got to go plug this light in so y'all can see me over here. All right, so I'll get with them later. They didn't show up. Y'all should be upset with them, and I will never hire them again. I'm just joking. I'm the key grip. I'm the lighting guy. I'm the techno guy. So hang on 1 second. All right, let's see if that threw. Hey, that looks a little better. Major. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm gonna pay myself today. Well, shoot, see, Marie just hooked me up, so thank you. That was for the lighting. She paid me for the lighting guy. I'm the lighting guy today. But yo, I appreciate y'all being in here. I just want you to be aware of this stuff, so we got some ammo to do something about it. Don't feel bad if you eat meat and that's what you like to do your thing. This live might not be for you. If you like to eat crunchy fried, now, let me put the remedy in there before I go too far. I don't want nobody to feel like I'm trying to slam on them or anything, but if I do, whatever, that's what it major that's why I ain't got that many viewers, because I be slamming on people like, bam, hit them in the chest, I don't care. But anyway, look, so I do care. That's why I hit people in the chest and wake them up, though. But the remedy is this. We got to try to do more stuff in moderation, right? So think of it like this. If I can do a little bit of what I want to do because it's tasty and I like it and it's what I want to do, I'm really vibing towards eating that big old turkey wing or whatever you want to eat. Okay. Give your body enough time to process all these things out. Don't keep piling stuff on, right? So what I do, and this is my little secret, ain't no secret no more once I say it though. So when I do something, when I splurge on food, what Major will do, I'll just do that on the weekends. You see what I'm saying? So I do my healthy, oh my goodness, you eating that healthy stuff during the week, right? I'm working out, pumping, I'm breathing, doing all my stuff, doing my hydration within moderation standards too. You don't want too much water in your system either. It'll wash all the nutrients out too fast. Your body can't keep it. But anyway, that's another little tip. And then on the weekends, see, boom, got my little Vietnamese coffee. Now, this had ice in it, so the water done melted up. So it was only this much in there. So if I do some kind of coffee, it got to be some kind of original, exotic kind of, that tastes good kind of thing. You will see Major drink one of these maybe 3 times a month. That's about as much coffee as I'd like to sit down and enjoy. I feel like that's my balancing act, is I enjoy it on the weekend. If I decide to use my my little mulligans, I would say, like if you're play golf before, you say, I'll take a mulligan. Well, this is one of Major's mulligans. I get to, drink a little coffee every once in a while. So, and it doesn't mean that Major does everything perfect, because I might be off balance somewhere else I got to fix. So we all in the same boat together. We all just peoples trying to figure out what the heck going on before they change the script again, and you got to try to figure out what's going on again, right? So moderate yourself. Put yourself on a food schedule. Yo, I only go out to eat. Pretty soon you ain't gonna be able to afford to go out to eat in no restaurant. You know what I'm saying? You better watch that. Start saving that money now anyway. I'm sure a lot of y'all cook at the house anyway, but make sure you moderate yourself. You gotta write it down. Say, yo, I'm gonna change my life. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna try this, and try it long enough until it takes. That's your paradigm shift right there. Write it down. This is what I'm planning to do with food this week. Food is not gonna be my enemy no more. I'm making food one of my servants. You're going to serve me the way I need to be serving. I want to be healthy, so this is what I need you to do for me. Kind of thinking. That's what we need to be thinking and doing. Put it into action. Just me talking about it lip service wise, it's okay. But y'all see them pictures I'll be posting of the food we be getting down with. So y'all, hey, I'm eating all that, right? So that's what we doing. So just start transferring some of your energy into your food preparation, meaning what am I going to eat this week and how am I going to eat it? I got to start changing my idea about what food is. Think about it. Food isn't really, they turned it into an entertainment piece. They turned it into I got to have my toast with this kind of butter. I can't use that kind of butter. Oh, I got to have my pancakes like this, not like that. Oh, my cake got to have lard in it. I got to have, vegetable oil. I can't use no other. That's what they turned it into. They turned everything into a vice. We're the only ones responsible, though, to get out of the vice. But if you never get out of it, you just stay in the vice and the vice gets tighter on you. So start writing down what you want to change and start making steps to change it. Start looking into fasting. Like, go read and research what is fasting. What does it do? I can tell you one thing it does. After the third day of fasting, if you do a full fast where you just drinking some water and maybe some organic apple juice or something, what fasting will do after 3 days, and this is information that's online, you can find it probably anywhere if you just pull it up. After 3 days of fasting, and I know that sounds crazy to a lot of people because there again, food been your enemy. So food up in here talking about, don't listen to Major. Don't you put that fork down. Major don't know nothing about you. Don't let him tell you what you eat. Now stick that chicken in your mouth, that crunchy fried chicken. Stick them onion rings in your mouth real quick, girl. Boy, you know what I'm saying? That's what your mind is coming back. Your subconscious is going, no. You need to keep, go into Murder King and Taco Hell. Get you a crunchy fried chicadita and get you some extra this and extra. Yeah, when you're young, you can do that, but it'll play on you later when you're older. So that's why I'm talking about this stuff. But when you start fasting, and I got to get back on schedule to doing a 3-day fast at the end of every month, almost like an oil change. You know what I'm saying? So after 3 days, once you get the jitters off you, once your mind calms down from going, you better get something to eat, I'm hungry. And you be like, who just said that? I didn't say that with my mouth. Yeah, your subconscious started talking to you inside yourself. That's why things are a little deeper than what you think. You're like, yo, I'm hungry. Hey, who said that? Yo, stomach, I'm down here. Give me some food. That's your subconscious trying to get you to go back into your old self. So when you start fasting, after you make it past 3 days, right? Your mind will become clear, because then all of a sudden your subconscious is like, I guess he ain't gonna eat nothing. Fine, whatever. And then your body starts to harmonize with that balance. And now the work your body's supposed to do can begin. You end up not feeling as hungry. Your 4th day of fasting, you're not even hungry. You're like, I don't even want no food. You just feel mellow and clean and even. But it takes a little practice to get to that level. You got to do it a couple of times. Once a year fast really ain't good enough. If you're doing it with your church or something, that really ain't a real fast. Some people fasting because they blending up their steak in the blender and drinking it like a shake or whatever. They think that's fat. No, fasting is like water and maybe some organic apple juice or some type of cranberry, something like that can help cleanse your body out more and give you just enough organic sugar to keep you burning something so you don't run out of energy fully. But when you do this, or if you decide to fast and clean your body out, your body will do this. I once said all that to get around to this one thing. It starts to auto-cannibalize itself. That means your cells in your body automatically It's by design, how you were created. Everybody's body does the same thing. You stop consuming food, your body will go into overdrive to, one, repair any damage inside of it, two, to destroy any toxic cells that exist. Those cells end up becoming what's called cancer. All that is that's cell death. When your cells die, okay, they don't start eating the other cells. Your body gets more toxic and your good cells start getting sick. Then they start dying as well. That's what cancer, that's what that is. It's not something in your body going around eating up all the good stuff. No. It's the bad cells that are already dead, breaking off toxins, making the other cells sicker or sick. And the lack of nutrition, proper nutrition, is what starts that process. And of course, sugar adds to it, and different kinds of cornstarch and all kinds of stuff adds to that toxifying process once the cells start breaking down. So, when you fast, you start to, one, stop that process, because we all got them dead cells in our body. That's what makes you, or creates the word disease. When you fast, your body automatically starts going to eliminate any dead cells in it. It gets rid of it. It's called autocannibalization. It goes and eats that stuff up. Your good cells, like, put on a Pac-Man suit and they go around chomping, taking them out. That's how your body's designed to do. We can aid that and fix a lot of stuff, but we don't aid nothing because we keep piling it on. Our body don't have enough time to even digest and rest itself. You ain't supposed to be eating nothing past 7 p.m. And if you want to get jiggy with it, you stop at 6 p.m. I know that sounds cruel. Like, yo, Major, a bag of chips on the sofa when I get in from work, eat a little dinner later. Yo, that's just how the body works. I didn't create the body. I'm just here reporting on some of the information. You know what I'm saying? So people, we can all make better choices. And like I said, you ain't got to do a whole 360 instantaneously. If you can, do it. But we can start, yo, you know what? He's right. On Wednesdays and Thursdays, I'm going to cut back on them Red Bulls. I ain't going to drink none. Friday and Saturday, no, that's the weekend. I need to grub. I need to hit the club and grub. So I can't do Saturday, but let's see. Maybe Sunday and Monday, I'm going to slide into some stuff easier. You just start transforming yourself into the new thing. It don't hurt yet sometimes, but then when it show up, it really hurt. And the nutrition is what is the thing that's either going to get you or propel you. So it's here for the plants are here for a reason. I get a lot of comments, where's the meat? Why ain't you talking about meat? I ain't eating. Yo, I mean, you eat a little fish, eat some seafood or something, eat some tofu, I don't know, but, and it don't mean that's the right way 100%. That's just something I choose to do. That's it. That's what Major chooses to do. I'm back there working out and I'm still getting a little, I can't get big because I eat a lot of plants, but plants have protein too. You just got to eat a lot more than you would eating just a steak or some eggs or something. You get the eggs or the steak for the protein, but now you got to take all the rest of the stuff that comes with it. The egg yolk got so much protein in it, they say you should only be eating one a week anyway. It's got that much. When you eat 2 eggs for breakfast every day, your cholesterol going to eventually shoot up, maybe your blood pressure, you're getting too much protein, then it starts storing itself in your kidneys and your thyroid. It starts having to put that protein somewhere, and then when that protein can't get out and be burned as energy because you're not exercising enough, then this is where kidney failure, this and that, all this stuff starts populating itself, and you're like, oh, how did that happen? And damn, 2 eggs a day for the last 10 years will get you. Eventually it'll get you. So everything that we've been trained, it ain't what it's not anything close to what we thought it was. But now we on auto drive and we just do this stuff every day, because that's, I get my coffee in the morning, I smoke my ciggy, and then I get me a breakfast sausage sandwich every day. That sausage gonna catch up with you. It's gonna catch up. If you get overweight or something, this is why we're getting overweight. Not enough exercise, and our body's storing all that stuff in places it don't need to be, and it can't get out of there. So that's why I was making this video. Food is your enemy until you become the leader or the king of it or the queen of it. It really is. And this is not to downplay anybody who likes to cook cool dishes and lasagnas and all kinds of stuff with all the cheese. And I mean, back in the day when I was doing that, you couldn't tell me nothing. I'm getting me some lasagna, 4-5 layer lasagna. Yeah, I'm eating all that, okay? But I started learning. 1, I ain't 20 no more. 2, I seen some people tell me, yo, you better watch that diet. That's an old guy. Yo, man, you better watch that diet, man. I got kidney this, I got that, I got gallstone, I got this, I got that, I got that. They got me on 15 different medications, and all I had to do was eat right. But it's too late now because my body too weak to do. That's what happened. Your body get too weak, then you can't, hard to get it off. So I'm just sharing this. This is what Major do. You ain't got to did it, okay? But I'm glad you watching. I'm glad I'm able to share. So before I get off the air, I just did a rhyme. I'm here to share. About to get off the air. But let me read some of these comments because y'all dope. Let me see what's up. Let me put my over 50s on. Ooh, that's really clear. I was like, why my eyes gotta start? They say, oh, you're just getting old, Major. I'm like, I ain't getting old. No, that's not me. Just my eyes is too strong and seeing through stuff. So that's why I need these glasses. Ain't got nothing to do with my vision going bad. I ain't trying to even high five. Who's that? Louis, Robin Hudson. Most food is not real food anymore. Absolutely right. And that's what I'm talking about. We've been programmed in thinking this stuff is food, and it ain't. And I'm just trying to help some folk see that it ain't. It's fun while it lasts, but it ain't real. I'd rather know in my mind that I'm working on trying to better myself than just going along with the flow, and the flow is going to get me caught up later possibly. Just like smoking cigarettes. If any of y'all smoke, I hope you stop. But eventually, it's got to do something. It's got to malfunction something. And I know we going to die from something, but I'm going to make sure it ain't going to be from that. I'm not going to put it on myself double time just because, I'm being lazy or I don't want to go find out the information, or because everybody else do it this way. I'm going to keep, I'm not that guy. I'm not going to do that ever. So, C. Marie, yes, agree. She agreed. Heart flames, mind control, straight up. Living water, straight up, true that. Cynthia, high five. Spiritual goddess, facts. Robin Hudson, high five, my man. Or Robin, that could be a female. I don't know. It looked like a man hand up there at the high five. They might not have a female hand, so you just had to put whatever, but bam. Kelly, Amore, absolutely a beautiful website. The model is fabulous. Oh, cool, thank you. So it did get through. I'm marketing for my baby girl so her website could blow up. That's what's up. I'm so excited about that. They put a lot of work into it. Mom being there making dresses. We doing all. So that's cool. BambooBabiesClothing.com. Support my daughter. That money don't go to Major. It goes straight to her. And it ain't going to no college fund where she going to go get educated out of being great. It's going to be in her business. Because I figured if you got a nice business running at the age of 6, by the time you 10, you probably doing pretty good. By the time you 15, you well off. What you need college for? What you need college for? Anyway, that's just my idea. Major out there. So anyway, Char, we will be here, fam. Heart flames, convince and comfortably makes you docile. Yep. Miss E, I appreciate you posting that website again. That's so double, triple dope. What else on here? I'm so silly. I know. I gotta let it out sometime. Yo, appreciate y'all. Miss Char, Reggie Burnett, I think you are absolutely right. I eat certain foods and it makes me feel sick. But when I eat vegetables and fruit and drink alkaline water, it makes me feel great. Bam, keep it up, Reggie, for real. Keep doing that. Louis Trampoche, what's up? What else we got on here? Hold on, what did I did? Okay, there we go. Too much water dilute the nutrients. Got me thinking about my intake when I do eat, fam. Yeah, think about it. That's all major here, just to make you think. James Hicks. I almost completely got off of Monsters. Then I started trying Pepsi Zero. James, what you doing to me, bro? Now I'm mad I just traded one evil for another. Yes, you did. You your own worst enemy, James. Put the Pepsi down and walk away. Just put it down, walk away. Pepsi Zero mean they trying to make your inside of your body zero. You know what I'm saying? We need alkaline levels like 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, all the way through the roof. Don't let them, they be telling you what they putting in you. Pepsi Zero, mean it absolutely got nothing good for you in there, brother. So don't believe the hype. Drop it. Drop it like a hot rock. You so welcome, Robert McGee. B6, B12. Yeah, hey, y'all, it's kind of secret information. B34. It don't exist in the stores. Do some research. I'm a little rusty, so it should be B34. B17, it could be B17, but we only told of, I think it's B17, but we're mainly told about B6 and B12. Look up B17 and then look up B34. I don't know where I got the 34 from. I might be having a deja vu moment. I don't know what's going on. You know that deja vu thing when you see something, look like you've seen it before. I'm telling you, you either been here before or you somewhere else viewing yourself in the third person, seeing that thing again. I don't know what deja vu is, but it's pretty freaky. So food is fuel. Yep. Jill Ellis, Major Gardner, they have turned life into a convenience store lifestyle. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. What else? Who else we got on here? Mr. Coffee. Let me sip some of my, it's melting. Let me get some of that. I just sip. Oh, another thing my wife was sharing with me. Check this out. When you drink something, right? We used to drinking everything icy cold. Supposed to do the water at room temperature. Because when something real cold hits the inside of your hot stomach, what do hot and cold create? Like steam. It's like throwing some hot water in a pan of grease, right? It's like, that's why you get gassy, because of that cold / hot insides meshing. And then cold water lessens, or it actually increases the time of digestion. I'm sorry. Warmer or hot waters makes your intestinal wall, it actually helps break down and digest quicker. That might be good info for somebody. And then how you drink water. If we chug a lot of water, all that water is going down to your stomach, then it's going straight to your kidneys, right? So you gotta pee a lot more. Urinate, but I'm not a medical physician, so none of this information is intended for medical purposes. For entertainment purposes only. You go do your own due diligence and find out if this stuff even make any sense for real. Don't go on Snoops, because they're gonna say major lying. But anyway, find it somewhere else. But when you drink too much water at the same time, like you guzzle a whole bottle of water, you only need to do that if you trying to purge your body and like do a sea salt, pink sea salt fat, or pink sea salt detox, where you drink a 96 liter bottle of water with the sea salt in there that's dissolved, pink Himalayan sea salt, and you drink all that at the same time. You better be by a toilet, because it's everything coming out. You gonna clean out intestine, you gonna clean out your nasal, everything about to get cleaned out. You do that, but research that too. Get some insight on that. That'll set you straight. Get the pipes clean, so to speak. Then you can start from there. But if you drink too much water all the time, they say that's what's messing our kidneys up later in life, because your kidneys are having to work so much. Our systems are overworked. So the more we keep drinking, like a lot of water at one time, the more your kidneys have to work. So what happened when something worked too much? Eventually it get tired. It can't do as much. That's why some people's kidneys later in life, age 60, 70 years old, like 15% left. Like 15%? Yo, that's almost done. The doctor's like, yeah, it's almost. Why? What happened? I drink a lot of water. Well, they might not tell you that's the culprit. Food's your enemy. They might not tell you that. They're going to be conditioned to train to tell you, put you on medication and put you on dialysis. They ain't going to tell you what happened. So I'm kind of throwing it out there now, so maybe we cut some of this off. But watch how much water even you drink at one time. Just know that I don't want to overwork my kidneys to the point where they become tired and they don't want to process as much. Your body's like a big battery. You're a big power cell. If you charge a phone full all the time, your battery gets that memory built up. If you charge the phone halfway all the time, it builds up a memory and it stays there. So you eating foods and drinking stuff a certain way, your body's building up a memory, and that's gonna be the do or don't part of it. Like that's gonna be, you pay the piper part or you don't. You skate past it. So just going into some of this stuff, and I'm learning some of this stuff too. I'm learning a lot of this now, putting it in play. So I just wanted to share this information. We had an hour. I got a date with my wife in here before Monday hits. Let me check some of these other. Yep, food has been our enemy. It got a lot of control. They be like, oh, it's food shortage around the world. We all scared. We should be like, okay, so why are you telling me? I don't care. I go get a couple of leaves off of this, tree over here and sit back and with a glass of water, I'm good. I mean, that's kind of funny, but it's possible. It's not, the stress will kill you quicker than you eating some leaves. You might get a little skinnier looking, but actually we've been conditioned to think that being all big and hefty and cut up with big old muscles is healthy. That's another trick. The more muscles you have, the more oxygen your body requires, and the more your heart gonna be pumping to get that blood around all that muscle. That's not a good thing later on in life, because what go up must come, sure do. So just trying to tell you some stuff and just trying to enlighten some of us, and put some information out there, like I said, that you can use. I'm into generating good energy, reciprocating it, so I'm trying to put that out so it can keep rolling back to me and I can keep putting it in, we can keep moving it around just like that. So let's see, let me try to answer some quick comments. Late but high five, Kelly, that's what's up. I got you. Just like a detox, I can smell chicken off. Look, when you start fasting, I'm gonna tell you something. Look, I'm not joking. Major can sometimes we'll go up here to the Ingles, right? And we get certain things from the Ingles. We don't get too much no more. We just certain things, right? Your boy, I'm melanated, and everybody got the same problem. But I just say it as a joke because brown people. I don't never say black people, but brown people. You know what I'm talking about. And some of y'all, everybody else, see Maria know what I'm talking about too. Be like, yo, go in the store. You vegan, right? So as you vegan, what you smell? Fried chicken. You be like, ooh wee, what's that? Oh, no, I don't even eat that one. Well, shoot, it still smell good. What? They got what over there? Some fried what? Deep fried fricasseed potato wedges and salty as the sea water is kind of food. You be smelling it. So trust me, when you go on a fast, you're gonna be smelling stuff you ain't even ate before. You just, ooh, that smell good. What was that? People like, we don't smell nothing. What you smelling? Oh, well, I'm fasting. You're gonna be smelling everything that used to smell good to you, gonna be coming to you everywhere. You're gonna be seeing glazed donuts, all kind of funny stuff gonna start popping up. But just stay on the path, complete your mission, get past it, and then when you get to the end of it, if you choose to fast, think of this. Don't go dumping all of that junk back on all that hard work you just put in. Balance out, get clean during the week, and do you a little, and I'm gonna say it like this because y'all know what I'm talking about. Do you a little dirt on the weekend. This is my little dirt right here, a little coffee. Show you right. I might give me a little slice of what is it, banana nut bread or something. Oh, do some dirt, Major running game now. Weekend challenge. Yeah, I'll be getting it in. I don't go get a bag of Doritos. That's I don't go get a 6-pack. I don't go get, what's the cereal? I don't go get a box of cereal and some milk. You get the thick out. Major might do a little coffee. I might get a little some type of cake. I like going to the Asian market, Korean markets, and they have pastries and cakes. Got probably 200% less sugar than American desserts. So check that out. If you're getting a sweet tooth when you fast, after you fast, and you want to ease back into something, don't go get a box of Twinkies. One Twinkie got enough sugar to kill a couple of horses or make them run faster or something. Something gonna happen after that horse eat that Twinkie, and it ain't gonna be good. So make sure you ease back into a little bit of something. Give yourself a little bonus here and there, but don't go hog wild back into and dirty yourself up again. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you just pay attention to what's going in, some of the stuff you're consuming, because just know, if one of the main goals for people, and it seems like this is one of the main goals, is like, why you here to be good? Why you on this earth, you want to be good. When you gone, you gone. So what? Okay, it's a done deal. But while you here, that's the part we really concerned about. And it's no reason to suffer unnecessarily if you could have had a choice or a say in the matter. Am I right? Okay, that's enough, y'all. C. Marie with that super chat thing. I appreciate you. Jason Garcia, I appreciate all them hundreds. Living Waters, he said, you getting better, Major. I've been better. Sometimes I'm just off, bro. I'll be tired. I'll be trying to do these videos, but then I'll do one, maybe 50%. I'm like, right now, I'm feeling like I'm about 60% on, because I don't know. I just don't like being on the phone that much no more. But I'm like, yo, I got to do it live. I got to do something, give my people some information so we can keep everything moving. But yeah, food is a drug. That's why they got the FDA. Yep, that's why they created all them places, because food is a drug. That's what Louis Tramp Scott. That's true. That's true. Who else on here? Kyle Mitchell. Real food is herbs, fruits, and vegetables. You're absolutely right. You're welcome, Jason. Chabi, fruits and veggies are hybrid. They is, but it's better than eating a steak. It's better than eating some fried chicken and some pork chops and all. Now I got a question before I get off here. This might be a little funny. We like to end with a little comedy. When they was having that wing shortage, like Cat Williams said, why wasn't there a shortage of thighs, breasts, feet, legs, arms, all the rest of that stuff? Why just the wings? Who was buying all the, how can you have a wing shortage, but you got all the rest of the parts of the chicken available? Just food for thought. They like to make you hurt. They like to do funny stuff to us too. Hit them in the wings. Hit them in the wings. Just tell them it's a shortage. Okay, so I guess they sent all them wings to a different country or something. I don't know. Maybe it's a war going on. They needed wings. The soldiers needed wings in their packs or something. I don't know. But anyway, you got to think. You got to think out loud sometime. And the truth hurt, but it makes you feel good eventually. Keep doing it long enough. Keyshawn Hudson, do you think the electric will go out, and do you think there will be another pandemic? Let's say this, Keyshawn. The pandemic part, that's already underway. And then do you think the electric will go out? I don't think it will go out or stay on. I've positioned my thoughts to be in a place where I don't care if it goes off. I'm just being honest. When I've traveled around the world, and I haven't been everywhere, but the spots I was in, lights go off all the time. Power goes off all the time. They have roaming blackouts all the time in Vietnam. What everybody do is sit in a chair, go to sleep, light a fire. I know you can't light a fire in your apartment floor. That's one of the disadvantages of living a lifestyle like we do over here. When something goes down, you kind of trapped by your surroundings. You can't light a fire on the carpet, so you're stuck. But overseas, they don't put carpet in the house in Vietnam. Ain't no carpet nowhere. It's all tile floors or granite or something. Ain't no carpet. So You burn a fire in the corner, and the houses are made out of concrete. So you just light a fire. You got like a caveman. I got light now. So let me try to answer a couple of. I hope that answers your questions. Put yourself in a place where you don't care if the lights go out or not. I got a candle. I got a flashlight and a candle, and 2 sticks to rub together. I'm good. So fruits, veggies have liquid in it. Our body is 80 to 90% water. That's true. You just gotta be careful that we don't overhydrate too. I was just throwing that in for free. Let's see. You can get your B17 by eating apple seed. That's what I was talking about. It was B17. Your B17. Y'all go research what B17 do. You eat them apple seeds. Don't be spitting them seeds out, y'all. Y'all spitting out the health part. All your seeds contain different elements and nutrient, different combinations of things in there. That's what your body really needs. Okay, the fleshy part of the fruit, that's just the sweet. That all comes from the seed. That's protecting the seed. The fleshy part of the fruit. They done sold us. Oh, eat this part. Throw that away. You don't need that. That's the part that regrows. That's the life part. That's the part that gives life, is the seed. That's what you want to eat. You've been trained that when you was a little kid, if you eat them watermelon seeds, you're going to get a watermelon tree growing up in your stomach. That's what they used to tell us. So spit them seeds out. That's where all the nutrition is in the seeds, y'all. So keep them seeds. All your seeds, you take out your fruit, you better be putting in a bag, drying that stuff out. You might need that nutrition later. You can store them seeds, put a little label on there. This apple seed, this is this seed, this is that seed, that's it. Shoot, get some food shortages somewhere, pop them seeds. That's real talk. Anyway, California in the house. Gloria's over there. Appreciate you. Sharon Frazier. GMO processed, fried, etc. Yeah, and fried, crunchy stuff tastes good. I'm just gonna say it tastes good, but it ain't good. You can get your B vitamins from microbes on Nature's Green. Yep, that's right. Chenier or Cleaner 100. What's up? Marcise Howard. Oh, okay, thanks. I think about quitting vape now. I have a good reason. Yeah, anything that you put this smoke into your lungs, it's not good for you. The only thing that you can put in your lungs that would appear to look like smoke would be steam. Like if you steaming and detoxing yourself, that's the only. But all the other smoke, it's gonna get you later. B17. Yo, Miss E is on it. She like a little computer over there. She popping up all kinds. She got the link for you guys for B17. Check that article out. I haven't read it. I'm gonna have to click on it and read it. But right now, y'all need to copy that bad boy and see what they talking about the B17. That'll help you redirect how you eat food and start to consume the parts that are good and stop throwing out the parts that's good, thinking that you eat the part that's good. And you know there's other kind of bananas in the international markets. All bananas don't look like the ones we see in the normal grocery store. They got real bananas in the Asian markets and all this. Go check out all the different kind of banana plantain looking joints. It's all kind of stuff out there outside of the 4 or 5 food groups that they showed us and that we've been programmed to interpret food through. Julie Trailer, what's up? Let's see, Robin. Let me see if I got any with Chabi. Freeman. He said fruits and veggies are full of electricity, minerals, which they obtain from growing under the sun and soaking up nutrients from the earth. Meat-based proteins are not important or necessary. I didn't say that. Don't y'all be getting mad at me. I know it's a lot of people out there like the club or animal over the head. Now, see, I'll tell people just like myself. He's right though, but I'll tell a lot of people this. They say, "Oh, you need meat to make your brain work right and stuff like that." I say, "Yeah, you might be saying that until you have to go kill it, till you have to cut it open, pull the guts out, do this and do that." Now, a lot of people know how to do that like it ain't nothing. Nuffing. But me, I'm not trying to take no life so I can stay alive when nature got all this life around me. That's where I'm at, y'all. You know, and say, well, what you gonna do if somebody come to your house and try and hurt you and your family? You got to do what you got to do. But that's not my intent. My intent is to live and let others live the way they want to live. They go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? What is that on my face? Where's my makeup? Oh, I ain't got no makeup artist here today. I guess I had to be my own makeup. Anyway, um, man, I ain't got no crew left. But anyway, I hope y'all like this live. Atlantis. I appreciate y'all. I'm glad you need to hear. Yo, we up in here. What did Eddie Murphy say on that movie Life? Him and Martin Lawrence. His name was Ray. Ray's Boom Boom Room. And then Martin was what? Claude. Claude. My name is Claude. They were older on the movie Life, and Eddie Murphy was like, in the upper room. Yep, we next. We next. In the upper room. That's where we going. I'm gonna bust up in your funeral and start singing. In the upper room. That we next, y'all. You next, just not yet. Do what you need to do until you next, and let's be successful and get this thing called life while we here. But let's do it the right way. All right, y'all. I appreciate all of y'all. Man, I wish I could just lead this up here. I guess I could let y'all talk to each other, but hey, Major the writer has been given to. I got you a dude. Yeah, we know about all that. They about to do what they do, but hey, if you're talking about depopulation stuff, every era that people have lived in has been a depopulation phase. It always happens. As long as people here, it's gonna keep happening. Can they expedite it? Of course, but you ain't gonna never. It don't matter if you know that's what they doing or don't know that's what they doing. In your lifetime, you gonna leave here. So I'm not gonna give them the luxury of making me afraid or making me scared or making me think, oh, somebody coming to get me kind of thing. Well, just come on. Let's get down. Let's rumble. You know what I'm saying? But in between all of that stuff, go out of here with your own thoughts. Go out of here the way you want to go out of here, because your mental tied to your spiritual more than your body is. The trick is to make us think that the body is more important, okay, than in here and in here. This is just the vehicle that you need to keep service so you can get down the road on your journey. This body is just like your car. So that's the only reason why we need to treat it as such, so we can keep using it as a vehicle to move the spirit around to get through this dimension, right? So that's all we trying to do. But there's some groups out there that don't want you to do that. They don't want you to know that. So that's why we got to talk about this stuff. That's why we got to spit this information so people are armed with what they need to know. But yo, I appreciate it. Make sure y'all like the channel. Come back and comment. Yo, that's a long video, but hey, I think a lot of people need to hear it, and hopefully people will watch this for an hour, 17 minutes, because I think it's worth knowing so everybody can get adjusted how they need to get adjusted. And I appreciate all of y'all. See Marie, she just be cracking up over there. Living Waters, y'all crazy. If I just did a comedy special, comedy live, that would probably be funny. I could bring up some crazy stuff. But then see, then when I start talking prepper stuff, don't nobody want to listen. Oh, that guy's just a joker all the time. He's always cracking jokes and acting funny and silly over there. I'm not even listening to him. I'm not even gonna go on his channel. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. I'll be on another channel. You right, Major Irish Coffee. I love y'all. Y'all dope, man. Let me get out of here though, before my wife leave me. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here stuck to this TV. I appreciate all of y'all once again. Stay strong. All right. Keep your mind clean. All right. Don't let them scare you. Don't let them scare you with nothing. If you hear some scary information, sit there for a minute and be like, that's not what I think. I'm going about my way. Peace. And get on up out of there. Yo, until the next time, y'all, I appreciate you once again. And Major signing off for another kind of cool live video. Peace.